Hey, Fresh, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. I was going to start orchid pots today, but I realized I do not have enough saucers underneath for full firing, so it's been a long saucer day. Saucery day. It's saucer time. So I got to do a dozen of these, and then 36 or something of the other of the, I guess, the ones that go with my 6-pound pots. And then tomorrow I'll be able to really start on the orchids then. As long as everything dries right, comes off the bats okay, I'll be good to go. Hope everybody's having a good day. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, keep it cool if you can, bud. Respond, boy. I just responded. You don't need to have. Fresh doesn't need to respond to that. It's like that's all you're worried about in life is if you can cuss. Corey, how's it going? What's up, Neb? I like it. You remembered it. All right. Yep, Neb Coyote. There you go. How are you today, Corey? All things going good here, yeah. Just working away. What would you say is a great starter clay for beginners? Well, I guess pretty much any clay that you would get at a clay supply house should be a good start. Depending on what you're firing to, if you're just practicing, yeah. Just go with I would personally go with a stone whip, but that's just me. But you could do whatever. Thanks for tuning in, well read. Yeah, well read. I thought it was well read. Yeah, how's it going, Corey? You're cold. Cold and nervous. Oh, that's a horrible combination. Would terracotta be good for beginners? Sure, of course it would. Yeah. And it's a low fire clay, so you don't have to worry about firing it hot. So, of course, yeah, terracotta is great to start with. Just being able to start is the thing. Yeah, why does my thing do this? My chat always seems to. Ooh. Didn't put down enough glue on this one. Let's see if it slides off. I think it's gonna stay. Here you go. The shakes with that combo. Yeah, that's a horrible combination. Oh, right. Well, good luck to you on the operation there, Corey. Hope everything goes well. just have to move all these off to my stands. I'll be right back. Oh, the chat doesn't show the bottom of it. Yeah. Well, I'm wishing you the best of luck, Corey. It'll be good. You'll be good. All good thoughts here for you. Yeah, for some reason I can't see the chat. It's always covered with a like a heart button, so which is really annoying. So I'll have to respond to that comment in 1 second when there's the next comment. Yeah. So how's everybody's day going anyway? Aside from having a anxiety-filled, freezing cold situation going on for Corey. I'm right-handed, but it's my wee pinky and getting sliced and died. Yeah, I had my right hand operated on. I have a T-plate with 9 screws. And yeah, that was pretty crazy because I was out of commission for the pots for, I don't know, probably 2-3 months actually. 2 months, yeah, 2.5 months, maybe. And that was, yeah, that was quite the thing. But I took the opportunity to actually learn how to play the left-handed side of the piano. And I learned how to do everything that I needed to do left-handed. All the regular things you needed. Keena, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Hey Keena, I said I was going to start orchids today, and then I realized I needed to make more saucers to fill up the kiln. And so these are all saucers for those orchids, but orchids will have to start tomorrow. And it's going to probably last all the way until next week making orchids, because I need ones in the 4-pound size, in white and gray, 2-pound size, white and gray, and then yeah, the 4 and 2 size in red terracotta. So there's gonna be a lot of orchids I need to make. Corey says I'm retaining it, but I'm not able to type. I'll hit the leg button. Yeah, or there's the text to speech thing. I'm so sorry. You got to go through that. I've been there, so maybe on a different situation, but I've been there, and that's horrible. I'm sorry. You'll get through it. It's a Swassi Tuesday, sure is. So, a lot of them done so far, so. At the end of the day, there should be, well, the end of this stream, there should be 80. Sabrina, good afternoon to you. Thanks for tuning in as always. I always appreciate you. He says, I get it, you do such great work. Oh, thanks. Oh yeah, I have to make the saucers to match with the stuff. And honestly, to fill up the kiln correctly, for the way I do it, I need to have specific amounts. Yeah. There's a whole order of how this all works, and of course I kind of went off the order the other day and made pots instead of saucers first, which, yep, insert Joel joke. Typical Ben, not paying attention to what he needs to do. Yeah, there we go. Ben there, done that. I already missed it. Yeah, been there, done that. It's like the best out of all the Ben jokes. It's okay. I had my left hand done before, the hardest part. Yeah. No, that is. That's that and wrapping your hands up in all that plastic and everything when you go to take a shower. Oh yeah. It's not a fond memory, but I did, like I said, I learned how to play left-handed piano. Worked on my bass runs. I got something out of it. And technically a break. In more ways than one. Do your hands not get wrecked from working in so much clay every day? They can, but my body's just so used to it. My hands are so used to it. Sorry for the furnace sound, guys. But yeah, they can, like this spot right here, especially when I'm pushing in and cleaning up, that opens up a lot. So a lot of super glue used. How many saucers you got to make today? Clark says, well, it's going to be 82 or something like that. Not too bad. I mean, I've had to make way more. In this stream, I think it's only going to be 42. Something like that. David, some from friends. Hey, thanks for tuning in, David. Hope you're doing well. Let me at this. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I see you live. Yeah, nice. Well, I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you're doing well today. Easy make. Sometimes hang on. The chat doesn't, like I said, it's covering by a heart, so I'm losing your easy to make. Sometimes lose a few of those due to thickness and fire and kill bombs. I haven't had any blow up. You got to get them bone dry for sure. There's a whole different method in drying out normal pots with these that I use, and then a whole different method of stacking. So yeah, I've been lucky. Usually I might lose one or two with cracking, but no, once you get the thickness down, it should be good. Like it took me a long time to get there, but all these fit perfectly with my pots, and yeah, I can't complain. We're good. We're good to go. Take a little longer to dry because you want to go slow with the drying instead of going quick. I can go very quick with the flower pots up this specific size. Alright, so that was 13 2-pound pots, and I'm going to put this stamp away so I don't accidentally use that stamp. Clementa says everything is fine. Do something for the sound is low. The sound's too low. You can hear me, right? Like talk. Am I talking too low today? My volume's all off. Here. I ordered 2 days ago a scallop gray pot. Love your work on it. Oh, cool. Very cool. I will, I think that, well, if you ordered 2 days ago, that means that your pot should be going out tomorrow. I usually have a pickup on UPS on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. So, your order will be going out. And thank you so much for the support and ordering. That's very nice of you. Appreciate it. You got the scallop one? Yeah, the scallop ones have been very popular. The furnace is drowning out a bit. Yeah, it's so weird. I mean, the sound has been somewhat normal, but I moved the camera like literally a foot and a half or a foot in the other direction. And it's changed the whole sound of this place. I would just shut the furnace right off, but then it'd get cold. It's very difficult to hear me clearly. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is down here in my basement. I guess I could hook up. I do have a DJI mic, which I should try to figure out how to hook up. I just need to be able to figure out how to charge it. Keep my phone charged at the same time. So maybe there's a adapter of sorts that will allow me to do that. It's so funny because the sound is so much different, guys, huh? Joel mentioned it to me yesterday that the sound was different, so it's just so funny. One, like literally a foot and a half away, and it's completely different. Well, oh, okay. Let me read this. I gotta pull the comment up. If your phone is flipped, the mic is directional on most phones, and it would be pointed away from you. Well, that makes... Yeah, so the phone is just bouncing back. So what do I need to put like it? Too funny. Makes sense, but too funny. Thanks for the 17 likes, guys. I'll just talk louder. I'll just yell the whole time like Seinfeld. Like I said, I do have a mic, but it would eat up the battery on this phone. For some reason, I went and got a phone just specifically for streaming, and the battery life on this phone is like half of my phone, and they're the same phone. So explain that to me. Makes absolutely no sense. So I leave this phone plugged in the whole time. That's pretty strange, Brandon. You're just playing around. Of course, the directional thing on the mic makes sense. They must have an in with microphone companies, huh? We'll make it so they can't flip the camera properly. And then they'll need to change their sound. Yeah, but unlike other lives, you hear the background. I know. Well, Joel just explained it really well to me. And that does make sense. But so other lives, I was doing it, I was using the front camera, the selfie camera. And then for some reason, when YouTube updated, it turned it into everything being flipped. So it looked like I was throwing left-handed. And I personally did not like the look of that whatsoever, so, yeah. Like I said, maybe it's time for hooking up a mic to it, see what happens. We could do that in a little bit. See how quick my battery drains, be a good test. Of course, says, yes, the left-hand Tusker. Yep. Oh, I couldn't stand it. It's like, you guys should see what's actually happening and not have it flip. I mean, I could do it and just not care, and I don't know if you guys would care if it looked like I was throwing left-handed. If that's the case, I'll switch it up. You guys would just let me know. But I'll have to listen back to the stream and see how loud the furnace is. I'm sure it's extremely loud. Got sound bounces in a ridiculous direction down here, as I know from trying to record music. Thanks for the 20 likes, guys. Appreciate that. Yesterday, we had 100 likes in here, man. That was cool. Just gonna go move these real quick. I don't even know if my microphone is charged. I will check after this spot here. Then we'll run a test. Who knows? I might even end the stream because I'll plug a device in that's What's up, official? Hope you're doing well. You know what I'll just do? Does that sound better, guys? Just like that. It sound a little bit better. If that sounds better, then I won't mess with the mic because I don't think I even have it charged. Sounds fine. All right. Hate to do that just for a stream, but it's TRX. Yeah, I think I remember that. TRX. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Well, Rick says it sounds fine. All right. I don't know. Did I just read that anyway? I can't remember. Things are spinning around, not getting enough sleep. Yeah, I know. It is cold, but it's fine. I'm gonna be flying through these. Like I said, I only need 42 more of them, so. And then it's on the packing, and I think somebody in here, Nezapir ordered, so they're part of the packing today, I believe. I'll have to take a look at the orders. Yeah. You'll be part of the going out tomorrow. The wheel is putting you into trance. Actually, the wheel is putting you into a trance. Just focus on the wheel. Everything will be fine. Fine. So you'll be flying through these like zippity-doo-dah, zippity-doo. My oh my, it's a saucery day. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. You just made me do it. How many of these have you made so far? Well, I had 40 this morning done. I put the fans on high because they were really small. Popped off. Now I had 42, so in total there'll be... Actually, I made one more, so there'll be 83. I'm all said and done with this stream. And then tomorrow is making orchid pots. So it's every day. 7 days a week, gotta be making something. It's just which item do I need to be making in which order to get things dried out properly to be on a good firing schedule. Well, Reed, out of those 80, how many do you think will break in the kiln? 0. It's very rare when one breaks. So I got the method down. I've been doing this for a long time, and unless something ridiculous happens, and I mess that process up in some fashion, then something would break. But usually, I would say it's a 99% success rate. But 1%, I don't even know if it's 1%. It's probably less than 1% that cracks at this point. It's really all about compression, the width of the saucer, the time that you take in drying them, the time that you undo them from the bat. So yeah, there's a lot that goes into these. Even though they are the easiest thing probably that I make. And if I didn't stamp these and use these for saucers, I could easily turn these into usable plates for eating off of. But for plates, I would do a bit of a different rim. Like this would be a very traditional style plate, very simple. But for eating wise, I would probably have it come out and then go out a little bit, so it would have just a good grab. But everybody makes their plates completely different, so. And that's why I stamp on these, because people will know that these are definitely not made for food. They're made for going under a planter. Well, Reed says, that's awesome. Yeah, no, it's awesome. Keena says, your hot pots look great too. I can see some thyme growing in. Yeah, no, I mean, having a lot of people use herbs in my pots. In both either the tall or the squat pots, or the full size, I would say. But yeah, I personally like the squat pots. And I tend to lean more on squat pots for my website, and that's not, I do that because, for one, shipping them in a cube box is kind of where to go. So that's also a shipping thing, but it's also it's funny because the taller the pot you make, for one, it's harder to ship. For two, there's less you can stack. But for three, visually, people think, if I made a very wide pot that came out to here, people would, and it was only this high, people would say, wow, that's a really big pot. But if I made a pot that was up to here, they wouldn't say it was a big pot. So it's all a visual thing. It's very, yeah, it's different. So Lord Baltimore, how strong are they? They're strong. They can last thousands of years. So yeah, actually I did a a packing challenge that somebody offered or asked me to do on one of my long form videos, and I packed up and a 1 pound flower pot, and I threw that thing right off of a ladder twice really far, and nothing happened. So it lives. And that might be more of a testament to the packing, but these pots also, I've never done it, but I think I might sometime soon, like actually take a car jack, put some weight on it, like on a pallet, and then balance it safely on a flower pot and see how much weight the actual flower pot will hold. I thought that would be a fun video to try. See where the breaking point is. You never know. Ones with the rims probably would break first, but ones that are kind of just either straight up or just on an angle, I have a feeling that it would hold hundreds of pounds. As I've stood on these things plenty of times, so I know at least almost a couple hundred pounds would work. Have you ever thought about making an in-ground clay water bladder that goes into the garden and passively? Oh, I've never made. I've made like small ones that you like out of pipes, and then you drill holes in the bottom, and it just kind of, you just fill it up with water. It's just basically a pipe with a nozzle at the end, and it just slowly drips in. But no, there's good irrigation things for that other than pottery. My dad has made some antique watering cans, which are pretty fun. That just gravity feed, so you have like a, it's basically a pot with a lid on it with holes in it, and with the top completely open, and you put it underwater, you cap the top, and you hold it up, and the water doesn't fall out. When you want to let the water out, you let go of the top, and it showers out. Corey, when my hands feel, I want to throw a chip and dip. Yeah, you should do it. Big bowl and then try it. Intercept not to move on Joel's vibes, but I'm going to stream my learning journey. No, that's cool. I think you should do that, and we will all watch. I believe. Yeah, let me see if I'm subbed to you already. Let me just. I'm subscribed. So, sorry. I'm subscribed, so whenever you do that, I will certainly watch. If I'm not live myself, I'm sure Joel will watch live too. June 7th, what's up? How's it going? Lord Baltimore says, all right. Though I shouldn't say Lord Baltimore too many times. He might show up, because I'm a Potter. And for some reason, I have like a Z on my forehead that I've always done. I'm not from Wisconsin. No, I'm not. Yeah. No, I do love it over there. Or up and over there. Been there a few times. What a beautiful state. You could be, especially in the summer, you could just be like surrounded by farmland one moment and then chased away by a tornado in another. Corey, I'm actually in the business of gatekeeping pottery content. Corey, I'm the gatekeeper. Well, if you're the gatekeeper, then am I the keymaster? Okay, that's a Ghostbusters reference. Otherwise, that sounded really weird. I'm glad to have the support for subs. Thing. Yeah, you should do it. I think you need 50 to go vertical, but you can live stream horizontally, and the people that are watching can, while you're live, can share it to people and get you up to that 50 if you wanted it to be vertical. But people will enjoy that for sure. I certainly will. I really love Joel's experience with it, and due to this day, I mean, we've become such good friends over it. So, or at least he's my friend. I don't know if I'm his friend. I can't speak for him. I can't speak Canadian. He's like, what are you turking and boot bad? This guy says we're friends. Yeah, Fresh Go Joe. I'm one of those subs. Yeah, so I think Fresh and I are two of your two. Which it takes a long time. Don't get discouraged with subs. Don't even think about that. Just think about your pottery. Don't think about, oh, I'm going to have subs, I'm going to this and that. Who cares? Just do your thing. Do not care about subs. That stuff will come if it does. If it doesn't, who cares? You'll be thinking about it and recording it as like a time capsule piece for yourself. And you can go back and look back. I've talked to Joel about this. I've gone back and watched Joel's day one, and it was great to watch. I think I watched it the day after he did it, the first one. The first time, and then I think I've caught the majority of the streams after. But don't get caught up. That's the only advice I can give. Don't get caught up in the, oh, I need subscribers or I need that. Who cares? Who cares? It's all about just doing the pottery. So focus on that. Yeah, if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, who cares? Who cares? Where's your proton pack? Who are you gonna call? I have my proton pack, but it's filled with Sam Wheat, or as you know, Patrick Swayze. Gail, how's it going? 2 days in a row, you spoiled me. How are you? I'm doing saucer stream today. Yeah, I don't know. I get in the mood, like, to go live. And then some days I'm like, I don't want to go live. It's just a... I don't know, yesterday, I think when I ended the stream, I was like, okay, yeah, 6,000 people watched. So if you took all that and put that all in one room, not that they were all at one point, but you start thinking about that, then you're like, oh, wow, okay. Maybe that's, you know, it can make you nervous, this and that. And that goes, we're talking about what we're talking about, Corey. If you're thinking about all that, and then all of a sudden you look down, just think of the number watching as a number. Don't think about it as, I've joked Joel before when he's had 150 people in there. I'm like, hey dude, there's 150 people watching in your basement. You're just messing with them. Because it's kind of like you're doing a huge gig. So yeah. Of course, says thanks very much. If they are okay, it's more for me to see my hopeful. Yeah, you will progress for sure. Anytime you practice this, you will progress. Friends with an American? Nah, not this maple sipping hockey puck-headed moose riding Canadian. Oh, okay. Well, you know, every stream I do, I truly wait for the best comment of the day. So, there we go. I love it. Everybody love it. Comedy is what, yeah, I love Canadian comedy. They don't even know they're funny. That's what's funny about it. You just make people laugh around them and they don't know why they're doing it. comedies when I need a. You know, what's this guy twerking? He be? Not that he sounds like that at all. He actually sounds like he's only eight hours directly north of me. I agree, Ben. Gail says, I thought about doing YouTube videos for my son so they can see what I'm doing, maybe my friends. So yeah, and that's it. Like, it really, if something comes from it, it does. Like, if your driving force is to have a viral channel and do all this crazy stuff, I think it will impede whatever you're trying to do and learn. But impede on, I guess I should say. Enter Joel joke. But yeah, no, I agree. I mean, luckily I have my people that purchase. I have the stores I sell to. I have all that stuff. Having a YouTube channel was just not even a secondary. I think my Insta's pretty important. Yeah, regular newsletters, blah, 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 all that stuff. And then YouTube, I would say. So, I think they're being funny. Well, you wouldn't know, would you? That's the thing about being an idiot. Like, it just hurts the people around you. Yeah, so strangers watching is kind of weird. It is. But I'm kind of used to that because of growing up in a pottery store when I was younger. Strangers would show up and they'd be like, can we watch you make a pot? I'd be like, okay. And they all of a sudden there'd be 5, 6 people around you in a very small area with stinky breath or cologne, that whatever it may be. And then they're watching you, and you're like, okay, well, I made that pot. I need to move this pot. Can you guys move out of the way? So yeah, I've had eyes. It's a lot easier to have strangers that you don't see watching than having, 20 people in a room that you don't see, that you don't know watching. And even then, I don't even care at this point. It's like, if I'm going to be the entertainment for them for the day, so be it. Which a lot of people do at potteries. They show up just to be like, oh, entertain me. Which is funny because a lot of stores, that's not the case. You're there to find something you like and this and that. And there's customers that have stayed hours. And you're kind of like, okay, well, I got to get back to it on a faster pace here. Like, there's no real nice way to be like, okay, enough. I guess that would do it. So you don't want to be rude. And you're not really being rude by thinking it, because this is your job. Imagine them popping in on your regular job. You're like, oh, 20 of us are going to watch you right now. That's also why majority of my production is done here in my home, in my basement. It's not a, I can have nobody watch if I want. Who cares? Nobody needs to see. I just get stuff done. And then when I need to go and sell in front of people, I do. Gail, do you have a newsletter? Will it tell me when you upload one of a kinds to your store? I don't do Instagram. I do have a newsletter, and I send it out randomly. But I can do I should do that, but usually the one of a kind, like to send out a newsletter, I'm only allowed a specific amount because I have, I think, close to 15 or 20,000 people that have signed up to it. So I'm only allowed to send out a certain amount of emails before it gets to be whatever. And I don't want to bombard people sending out one of a kind letters when there's, or emails when there's only like 6 or 10 of them going up. I kind of use it for like big news. But yeah, Instagram would be the best. I know you don't have it, but you know what I'll do is I'll just do a community post here, Gail, if there's one that you were interested on the one of a kinds. Or no, if you were interested in the scalloped roped with a foot. And if you are interested in that, you can shoot me an email, which is on my website, and I'll just hold that one aside for you. Just let me know if you want it in white or gray. And as long as it comes out of the kiln, okay, I will save that one aside for you and do I can just send back emails to do the processing on it. Live stream, wish I could watch, but howdy doody live stream. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Wait, is this? What's this, Corey? I have owners try to get in the van with me. Oh, I could see that with the dogs. Yeah. You're like, oh, I need to be there. He or she won't be okay without me. And you're like, he or she is actually getting riled up with you in here. Let me do my thing. So, yeah. I could see that. Yeah. My pup is just, he's good. He knows the word. So I say it's, you know, it's time to take a bath. Or time to take a shower. And he knows. And he goes, oh, I hate this. But in the middle of it, he's like, yeah, I like this. And then when he gets out, he's like, oh, I like that. So I can completely understand that whole process you got going on there. And then dogs don't settle and get mental. Yeah. So I say for my insurance purposes, yeah, well, hey, that's a great answer. I've said that before. For other things. Usually when somebody invites me to a party that I want to go to. My lawyer and manager says that I can't attend. I'm so sorry. Or my lawyer, psychologist, and manager say I can't attend. Gail said I am very kind. Oh, okay, cool. Sounds cool. Yeah, shoot me an email. It's right on my website. And I will put that aside for you. Just let me know which color, Gail. I'll remember if you tell me. I remember things about the pots. I seem to not remember things about anything else. But yeah, it'd be white or gray. It's a gray finish that I apply. And you can see different samples of that on my website to make up your mind. Annalise, yeah. It's a saucer. And yeah, you can definitely go buy one. You should buy one of these. If everybody acted like your comment, nothing would get made in this world. I'm assuming you're just sitting there with Cheetos on your chest while watching this. I asked last week if I could. Hey, I ain't got time for that. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, yeah, that's a real pet a cure. Not petty, but a pet. Yeah, that'd be a whole different business, would it not? And Why would you do that? Because you couldn't see where the, what is it called, the vein where to trim the nails? A lot of the people that you probably do don't even probably know how to trim their own dog's nails. So, you know, they probably don't. They probably come in there with like claws and hooks, talon hooks. The white one. Okay, the white. Sounds cool. Yeah, the white patinas really quickly. And starts to get yellow, then grow green moss very quickly. Usually within a few weeks, you will definitely see some massive changing. We'll just move these off to the side. Sheesh, flying along with these guys. I'm headed off to an appointment, everyone. Have a good day. You too, Keena. Thanks for tuning in. I will try to either make a long form video or live stream the orchid pots tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in as always, and thanks for always leaving nice comments on my long form videos and other videos. I really do appreciate that. It helps the video get pushed out. So whenever somebody makes a comment. So. And I think this, maybe it'll be this Sunday night? I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but I've been making, I have a few that I've made, they're kind of like long, I guess, relaxing videos of beautiful places in the area here. And it's a little bit different than what I do, obviously. It's not pottery. But it shows the area and different places, and I have a lot of these videos that they're basically 3 hours long with the sounds and of nature and this and that. I don't know what you call them, meditation, relaxation, ASMR videos of type. So one of these nights I will be uploading one, and I will be having a premiere, and everybody can come and hang out, and we can all chat in the premiere. If you guys want to watch it. If you don't, I completely understand, but I'm going to start uploading them because I have probably a dozen of them that are just things that I've had, and yeah, so I'll do one every once in a while. Put up something a little different. Yo, now I'm excited. Nice, cool. And anytime, if I'm on the wheel and you ask, hey, I'd like to have that item or something similar, you know, you can always let me know. Or anybody can, really, that if you're in the United States, because I only ship within the U.S. But yeah, it's called the Quick. Yeah, there you go, the Quick. Thank you. Because it bleeds quickly. If you don't know what you're doing. Luckily, my dog's nails are, I guess you'd say, clear. So you can see the Quick. I really don't know how everybody does it with like black labs and stuff. Yeah, it's the main vein. I know it is, you know. You and Joel were playing Minecraft? Yeah, we did a couple times. Live, actually. We played more than a couple times overall. It's kind of a relaxing thing for me to learn. Joel's been teaching me. So, he's a great teacher. And he's patient with me because he can tell me this is what I'm doing, and then I do not remember it 5 seconds later, and I ask him again, so what are you doing? So what are you doing? So his patience are being tested, but I appreciate it. If you put cornstarch on it, it stops the bleed. Yeah, no, I know. I do know that. Yep. Or if you just don't cut it low enough. But yeah, cornstarch, and they even have those little cornstarch stopper kit things. So do you have to do that? I missed it if you did. Do you have to do that with when you're doing the bathing? I couldn't get into them. Wait a minute, what's this? I couldn't get into them. My kids play a lot. Yeah, I thought that's what it was at first. It was like a kid's game and this and that. And I just quickly realized that it can be used as a very intelligent crafting, architectural building thing. So I played a lot of different games in my life, and this one actually has me intrigued because it's there's a lot of thinking and counting and all this stuff. So I actually am really enjoying it. Though I haven't streamed any of my regular playing with it. I doubt anybody on here would want to watch Ben Wolff Minecrafting on a Pottery channel. Should I start my own channel, guys? My own gaming channel? That's the thing, I wanted to diversify this channel because I've had people, Joyce is always in here asking if I can do a music stream, and I want to do those, which that is part of my life. So I guess anything to do with who I am as a person, I should be able to put videos up of. And that's why I was going to do one of the meditation video, because I worked hard on those, and I really love the outcome. So I think I'm going to share them with you guys. I don't know why I tamed the dog. I have you fun. Exactly. Hey, I'm learning from you. That's what I feel every time I go live. Just kidding, Joel. All right, you gotta be kidding me. That's wow. Okay. And some people work harder in the beginning of their day, and some people work harder in the middle of the day, or the end of the day. I seem to be a middle guy, because I just blasted through, 43 of those. In how many minutes? I don't even know how many minutes this stream has been. Okay, bye. No, I actually really enjoy it. I'm learning from him, and we're learning together with this whole YouTube thing. Like, we talk a lot about how things should be and this and that, and I really appreciate, like, even today being like, hey, the sound's horrible, and not just joking right there. The funny thing is I think we're both starting to realize when we're joking and when we're not. And if you're always joking, then it's easy to tell when you're being serious. Hit the like button, folks, and subscribe. It's free, and it helps out the channel. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate it. Yeah, it helps the channel grow. And I like I said, for you getting into this whole thing, don't be worried about all that. I'm not worried about it. If I only had, 10 people subscribed, I'd be like, who cares? Okay, cool. Their video, I wouldn't put up a video that I wouldn't want to see in the future or go back to. That being said, I haven't gone back to any of my videos. I've watched them to make sure there's no serious mistakes when they're uploaded, and then I haven't gone back. I should go back to like my first videos. have a laugh if there's a laugh to be had. Or like one of my first lives. I know I was caught in a few things. Just be careful reading the chat because it gets it. If you start reading the chat while you're making, it's going to get very confusing for you because you have to read the chat, see if it's okay to say out loud, and then do that all while you're trying to make pottery. So you're learning multiple things at once instead of just learning pottery. So what you can also do is film yourself working and making pots, and share your journey that way. That way you don't have to show, you don't have to communicate with everybody all the time. But you can do whatever, do however. So I think Joel's methods is awesome. That would have been very tough for me to learn something new and live stream it the whole time. Grizzly Bear, Corey, I'll sub to you. What's your channel name? It's Corey Sims. Or let's see, can I share it on here? Do you want me to share it, Corey? If you want me to share it, Corey, I will. Let me know. There you go. It's shared. It's like I'm friends with Norm Macdonald. That's all I picture when I read his of course, Corey. That's all I picture is when he doesn't sound like this, but when I read his comments, Joel's comments, awesome, more like awful. Yeah. So a guy walks in holding a duck and says, "This is the." That's just what I'm picturing is Norm Macdonald. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should not give him as much credit. Let's go with Seth Rogen. Grizzly Bear Potter bought a bit of butter. Well, guys, I just went through that really quickly, and I'm glad I did because I could use a break. I got 40 done earlier, 80 or 43 done, so I have 83 saucers made for the day. I need to go pack a few orders, which somebody in here is one of those people. Gail, I will take notice and put that pot aside in white for you. And thank you for that. I appreciate that. Norm is rolling in his grave right now. Yeah, I know. Thinking about you. Oh, I miss him. I miss his humor. Very much so. Yeah. We'd have a better time together than you and him. Just to let you know. I already know. He told me. Old Norm. Or I call him Nor because we were that close. Anyway, guys, I will try to figure out a mic situation for the next one. Gail says I'll send you an email. Cool. Thank you, Gail. Appreciate that. And I appreciate the support. I appreciate all your support and all the likes today and everybody watching. We got the saucers done. On to packing, guys. And whoever ordered that pot today, you should be receiving an email saying that your order is packed. Actually, you'll receive it tomorrow morning, but it will be packed today. So anyway, thank you, guys. And probably when I walk around here, now you can hear my voice better, correct? Let's test Joel's theory on this. Can you hear my voice better now? The directional microphone issue. I don't know. Whoa, zoom into the pot. Zoom in. Zoom out. Yes, you can hear it better. Okay, cool. Well, thank you guys. Thank you, Joel, as always. Thank you, Gail, Corey. Yeah, here you go. How's it going? I'm just leaving. But thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. And everybody else that's tuned in, I'm sorry if I missed your name, but thank you so much for the support today. Yeah, so we will catch you next time. All right, guys? All right. I'll try to go live again sometime this week, either tomorrow or the next day with the orchid pots. Okay. All right. Peace.